Good morning, everyone. How are we today? Okay, as promised, another video, and I think I want to talk to us about DNA. When did we begin to get DNA? So remember, if we're talking a spiritual talk, so remember we were all one in the Garden of Eden, and then we become physical. We leave the Garden of Eden. And in that moment when we leave, we become physical human beings. That's the first imprint of DNA. And this is the interesting thing, because in that first imprint, we become survivors. Remember, we're one, nothing to worry about. We don't even know about worry. We have no idea about anything. And then every man to himself. And now we are survivors. That's the blue imprint, the first human race DNA. Now, we're changing. In this period of time, we're changing to get out of that in order to become one again. We're talking about consciousness, okay? So everything that we're witnessing in the world right now, which is coming to the peak of chaos, everything is happening in order that everything starts becoming non-meaningful and we can restart to the oneness and the higher consciousness. So this is what we have to remember. So say, for example, you find yourself earning more money and then you end up spending. Say you've come from a place where you say, oh, I had no money and it's been very, very difficult. And then you've climbed up the ladder and you have more money, but you keep finding yourself in debt the same way you were in the beginning. Why is that? Because the ego that was born with that DNA imprint, because before that, remember, no ego, that ego is the survivor and it wants to bring you back to the place it knows. It only knows surviving. And so what does it do? It says, oh, you've got a lot of money now? I'm going to make you spend it so that you can go back to being the survivor. Our challenge here is to overcome the ego, not because of the money, but because we want to feel freedom, true freedom. We want to feel love. We want to feel consciousness on a level that has nothing to do and does not involve the ego. And what does that mean? It means I want to be able to feel love unconditionally. I want to be able to walk around, position myself in the world, feel this gorgeous, amazing feeling of love without thinking that I need something back from you or anybody else. Because in that moment, I'm the survivor again. I don't want to be the survivor. Now, if I want to help elate people, I have to be the thing that is elating. I have to be the light. The light can only raise the light. The darkness can only bring darkness. So I have to cross over. The thing that's left for me, the thing that's meant for me, is for me to take care of my demeanor. That's the only thing I'm in charge of. What I want to feel. I walk around, I feel love, and you don't have to love me back. And I am free, and you're free. Isn't that amazing? So let's just remember that blueprint DNA belongs to the ego. What belongs to God is that light that we had in the first place, but we didn't know that we could choose it. Now we do. We can choose the light because we were given one thing that separates me from you, from God, and that is free choice of how to be. That's why the method I teach is called Be and It Will Be, because you are always going to experience your state of being. So let's make the right choices for us so that we can influence our surroundings for the better. And let's say goodbye to that DNA, to that ego that keeps insisting on pulling us back. And let's say, we're not listening to you, because that's where our choice is. And you know why? Just because we can. Bye for now.